a man go through to make him dress up to please another man. A nuclear explosion swept across the entire Earth. Everyone fled in panic in every direction. One group of people arrived at the apartment basement. The people locked outside were not that lucky. Not long later, everyone woke up from the darkness. They could still hear explosions coming from above. Explosions could be heard every so often, but this did not make anyone feel relieved, because none of the phones had any signal. No one even knew who they should call for help. At this moment, the owner of the basement, Mickey, turned on the lights. Then he completely sealed the gaps around the door with tape, because after the explosion, everything would vaporize. Outside the door was gas contaminated by nuclear radiation. If even a single speck of dust got inside, everyone would die. After that, Mickey started setting rules for everyone. That was before the radiation disappeared. No one was allowed to open this door. No one responded. Clearly, they still had not recovered from the fear. Soon, another violent disturbance happened above ground, frightening everyone into hurriedly hiding.
What was that? Another bomb?
There's our building coming down.
Everyone was shocked after hearing those words. But the most important thing now was contacting the outside world. At this moment, Darwin borrowed a phone from Mickey, wanting to try asking for help, but he discovered the phone was nothing more than a brick right now. Everyone also felt there was no way out in the short term, so they began looking around Mickey's underground shelter. Under Mickey's guidance, everyone discovered that this shelter was very large. Not only did it store a large number of mattresses, there was even a huge bathtub for cleaning the body. However, the water supply had already been cut off because of the nuclear explosion. Mickey briefly introduced the place to everyone, and explained how to deal with daily waste.
Septic. So after you finish, throw some lime on top of it.
That's fucking disgusting.
The crowd could only accept the makeshift dry toilet in front of them. Surviving a nuclear blast was already something to be grateful for. After speaking, Mickey also set rules for everyone. No one was allowed to enter his room. It was the only forbidden area in the basement. Soon Mickey prepared dinner for everyone. They all ate their first meal after the disaster. After eating, Daewon called for rescue. He reported their exact location, and that there were women and children here. Then everyone resumed their long wait. At this moment, Joseon brought his younger brother Ed, and another man, Bobby, wanted to open the door and leave, because they could not endure the long wait. Their actions violated Mickey's rules, so Mickey picked up an axe. Seeing Mickey actually dare to swing a weapon, Joseon no longer had the courage to resist Mickey. Mickey then sat down and told everyone about his past experiences, about how Japanese people were affected by nuclear contamination. Soon their bodies began to rot. Pus-filled sores covered everyone's bodies. Soon noses and ears all fell off. Mickey's words made everyone more alert. Time quickly passed to night. Everyone began searching for Sichuan flavor in the bunker. At this moment, Eva